Hello, and welcome to the podcast where everyone's a celebrity. The Everyone's a Celebrity podcast. Thank you for listening.
Welcome to the smooth jazz section of the show.
All right.
This your boy, Baby Smooth, right?
Shut up. This is my show.
I slept through the whole hurricane.
Yeah.
Literally the whole time. Because I was so young, I seen a bunch of bodies that drowned that were just floating.
You didn't realize that?
But since I was so young, I think my mind was just like, look at these mannequins just floating around.
Oh, I'm alive. You know what I mean?
And turned into Hulk Hogan for his head, Macho Man.
You know what I'm talking about, brother? So what happens when you swing? You try to, you think you got that swing.
And he weave it.
And he back on that chair.
And he weave it.
Kick your ass.
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in. This is Everyone's a Celebrity, the podcast show where everyone's a celebrity. I'm your host, Chris Wilkins, and today we have a very interesting interview that I had with my friend Darrick Martin. He is a local dance enthusiast, and among many other things, we just got to kind of hang out and talk a little bit, kind of catch up, and I was able to learn quite a bit about Darrick's past. So I hope that you guys enjoy his story. I hope that you can find value in it as much as I did, and I hope you enjoy the conversation. Without further ado, Mr. Darrick Martin.
What?
Go ahead, go. Continue.
What's going on, everyone? Today we're joined with...
Your boy Darrick. What's good, everybody? This is my camera, right?
What's your whole-
I
yes.
can look right here.
What is your whole name?
Damn, the whole government. Darrick Martin, y'all. What's up? Please don't look that up.
All right. We got Darrick today in the media room, my own domain,
His own abode.
my own abode. So, Darrick, we got you on the show today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know that we have been a mutual friend through Michael for some many years now. But I don't think I actually know like anything about your past or anything. So go ahead and tell me a little bit about your, like your childhood and everything.
My upbringing? Well, see.
Are you from Texas?
Nah, I'm born and raised in New Orleans. Well, not raised because I've been living here, but
Right.
yeah, I came down from New Orleans about 2005 during Hurricane Katrina. Been here ever since. It was a normal childhood. Stealing, robbing.
Did you get out before the hurricane?
Nah, we actually was.
Let's go into that. Let's hear some trauma. No.
Let's go. How much you want? How big you want it? How go?
No, because I remember actually back then at elementary school, and one of my best friends came from New Orleans because of the hurricane and everything. So, what was your experience? Like, how long were you guys there? Were you guys, stranded? Did you have to, was the whole boats on roof situation for you?
So, when it first happened, it was I thought it was just a regular storm. I didn't know
You
what.
guys had a lot of those.
Yeah. So I didn't really think anything of it. I was chilling. The thing I really do remember is my entire family came to my house, and I just thought,
we were like, oh, this is real.
it's crazy because the hurricane happened 2 or 3 days after my birthday.
Oh, dang.
So
at least you got to.
So I remember as soon as the rain started, everybody went inside. I slept in my mom's room. I slept through the whole hurricane.
Yeah.
Literally the whole time I was out cold.
So where, do you know the specific area y'all were at? Were you in a higher area or something? Or a less affected area? To the point where you were able to sleep or?
I think where we were was mainly flat.
Okay.
So when the water first, when the flood first fully started, it was 2 different stages of the flood. It was after the rain and then when the dam got blown up.
Oh, so that didn't happen during the rain?
No, the dam got blown up 5 days after. We were already I think in Texas by then.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
We left way before the dam blew. I remember waking up that morning and we just had an outdoor pool. It was the water barely came up to, because we had a high porch.
Right.
So
Oh, so you weren't stepping out into the water.
So our porch was up here.
Okay.
Like from like standing view, this is where it is. And then
really?
then our door, and then our door had an upstairs. So the door wasn't, it's the entrance to the house, but then you got to go upstairs. So even if water flooded, our house is pretty much covered the entire time.
Dang, okay.
But I do remember we were not stranded because we could always leave. I remember we were chilling in the living room, and then we had a water sign on the window, and one of the Army helicopters had flew down and was reading the sign
on the window.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like asking for water because rescuers and stuff was traveling around, and one of the helicopters like lowered and was like, it sounds cool, but that wind was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was loud too,
My
right?
cousin weed fell off. It was embarrassing. I hope they deleted that footage. Oh Jesus. The craziest thing though is when we were leaving. Like the craziest thing I seen is when we were leaving. We were on a little boat. It was I think it was like a canoe or something, and we were going to the where all the buses were, and there was.
So you could not drive out of the city at that point either.
Oh no, the water was up there. Yeah. But luckily it was before like all the swamp creatures, the critters started swimming around.
That was really like a big problem.
Not like where I was, because we were like, I was like in like the rural area of New Orleans, so it was like, if an alligator made it out there, he
wanted to.
Yeah, he had beef with somebody, but
Trick.
But what the craziest thing I seen, but I didn't realize it because I was so young. I seen a bunch of bodies that drowned that were just floating.
You didn't realize it?
But since I was so young, I think my mind was just like, look at these mannequins just floating around. But when I got older, I was like, oh no, those are dead bodies. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dang. Okay. Well, that sounds good. That you weren't super like.
Oh no, I'm fucked up in the head.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You
realized it.
Oh no, I'm fucked up in the head.
Even at the time, or was it like after the fact when you were like, damn, I really went through that for real?
It was more of after the fact because I was young, so it was like
you couldn't even really process it.
Yeah, like I was like, rain.
Yeah. Okay. Dang. Man. All right. Well, so from there, you were in Texas, and what was it like when you were first coming here? So, what age were you at that time? Like?
I was 6 or 7.
Okay.
In that age range. I think I just turned 7. Yeah, because of my birthday. So I had just turned 7. It wasn't like a hard adjust. I didn't go to school that year, so I had to retake a year.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't the hardest thing was like all my teachers would like correct me when I say stuff because my accent was still thick.
Yeah.
So I would say dough, can't, Earl. I would say all that.
Karen at that time.
Yeah, they were just like, it's can't. You have to enunciate. It's can't. And I'd be like, that's what I'm saying, can't. Yeah. And they was like, no, it's can't. It's for. And I was just like,
better beat that Creole out of you.
Pretty much. It was like, your name is Toby. You gonna say it?
For real. Dang. Okay. Well, so that's good that you didn't have too much of a transition. So I guess going forward, were you moving around a lot in Texas? Or were you pretty much like in Dallas right off the bat?
It was pretty much in Dallas. It's pretty much been Dallas and Richardson for like the big parts of like growing up in Texas. I honestly stayed on like the same strip for like 10 years, except they were just like, it'd be an apartment complex right here, and then it'd be the apartment complex a few blocks down, and then it was just that, and then I've moved over to deeper and closer into Richardson. That's how I ended up going to like Apollo and all that stuff. But no, it's never really been, I wasn't really all over the place. Essentially, we kind of found one place and kind of just stayed in that area.
Yeah. All right. So when did you start? I know a lot of people out there might not know, but Darrick is something of a dancer.
Oh, I go hard. I'm crazy. I go crazy.
What so when did you start dancing? Were you dancing like back then, or did you take classes, or where'd you start getting into that?
It peaked in high school. I was a part of this. It was like unisex cheerleaders almost,
Right.
but it wasn't cheerleading.
It was like well, you went to Bergner.
Yeah, it was the Bell Guards.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But like for the people who don't know Bell Guard, the people who ran with the flags and did the flips,
Yeah.
that was me. That was me. I didn't play the sports because grades weren't the best. But I'm gonna say
What made you decide to do Bellegarde as opposed to like the hip hop dance team or something? Was hip hop all women or no? It wasn't.
no. I don't know. I don't think. I think it was a mixed gendered class.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. What made you like decide Bellegarde over where, or was it even an option?
Because it didn't have to be an elective. It didn't have to be a class. It was an after school thing. It was
I thought it was like band where they
No. It was when I graduated, it became class.
Oh.
Thank God, I wouldn't want to be a full period of just learning how to catch somebody. Oh my God, that'd be insane.
Yeah. All right. Well, you lucked out there.
Yeah.
All right.
And all my electives were already taken, so I wouldn't have been able to anyway.
Yeah. Mine were real skimp at the end because I was like having to make stuff up, and I had one of them fucking wasted by Avid. Biggest damn regret. I think about all the electives. I was like, fuck, man, I could have taken 2 languages. I could have done like, what is it, welding or woodwork or any of those things.
I got out of Avid as soon as I got out of Apollo. I said, I'm not the color coordinated binders. I'm not doing that no more. I'm colorblind.
The only thing I took away from that was Cornell notes, which I still use to this day. But God, I didn't need 8 years of Cornell notes to figure out how to do it. Oh, all right. Well, I thought you did some dancing like outside of high school. Weren't you on like I thought I saw you in some videos or something. Or I heard one time you were going to like auditions or something. Am I misremembering?
No. I used to do a lot of K-pop stuff. I used to be in the. Not, I wouldn't say used to be. I don't do it as much.
Doing the weeb dances, y'all.
Yeah, no, I was going crazy. I'm telling you. I did that. I used to be in a cover group. I didn't stop doing it, but I was just like, you know how like you still like say like you'll like a cartoon, but like you don't really watch it as much as you used to. That's kind of what it is now with me with like K-pop and stuff. Like I'll still listen to it occasionally.
Yeah.
If it's a song I already knew.
Yeah. You like the classics.
But like I'm not getting into like the new stuff now and stuff like that.
That's
so
how I am with anime. It's like I'll rewatch my favorites like over and over, but it's so hard for me to watch the new stuff. I still want to, but yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, but yeah, so I used to do that for a while. Now it's kind of just when I go out and get drunk, and I can fuck that dance floor up. That's just how it goes now. It's like, but I like to keep it low key. I don't like to go too crazy because I feel like that's kind of cringy when it's like. When it's like the ones because like you could tell when someone's having fun compared to someone who's trying to impress people, and like that's how I feel when like most dance niggas are out there. They're trying to impress the bitch that's right in front of them. Let's be for real. And it's just I'm out there to have fun. Like
that's good. You know, remember what you're doing it for. Okay.
Sorry, y'all. I got an addiction.
No, you could. We all do, man. One way or another.
Well, let's get into it. What are you addicted to? I'm addicted to porn. Oh, Tiana Trump has me in a chokehold, dog.
I don't know. I think I've always had like some, the ADHD. So I'm always like fucking pleasure seeking and stuff. So anything that gives me that fucking rush of just like, oh, I'm alive. You know what I mean?
And turned into Hulk Hogan for a second, Macho Man.
You know what I'm talking about, brother?
No, I know. You ever heard of cocaine?
No. See that?
Nah, that's a rush.
I never want two things. One, I never met somebody that did cocaine once. I've never met somebody that was like, oh, okay, yeah, that was fun, and like never touched it again. So that is one thing for me. I don't know if I have like an addictive personality, but I definitely like chase highs in video games or just anything. And then two, I didn't get why people like enjoyed it. I didn't get why people took it or anything until I found out like what it actually does, and it releases the same chemicals as like you just ran a lap, or like you just went running, or you like cleaned your room. It like makes you feel, and that's why I realize like so many people that do like coke all the time, they have this like unearned sense of like accomplishment about them like constantly, and I'm like, what do you like? They're always like entrepreneurial mindset or something. But yeah, I'm like, I never understood what it came from until I realized it was that, and I'm like, oh shit, that's dangerous. You just snort a powder and you feel like you just did something, like that would be dangerous, especially for me. I feel like, so that's why I'm like, nah. I've had people offer me before. I'm like, it seems like I don't know. I'm already broken up, so I don't need to be taking any expensive adventures on.
I can't do it because I'm just too pussy. Like, I don't even like water getting in my nose, bro. Like,
I get it,
so as soon as I feel that burn, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna do it halfway. As soon as I feel that tinge, I'm be like, I'm good, y'all.
Yeah, people like the drip and stuff too.
Yeah, I don't like when my sinuses get messed up, and you just that's just pure messed up sinuses for the rest of your life. That sucks.
People are just dropping dead the first time, just do because apparently a line is too much for like doing like your first time. You can do a line and just die.
Just drop.
Just drop. Pulp Fiction shit. Breathe. Back in the day. Dang. All right. Well, so if you're not super into dancing, what's your like main thing right now, or what are you trying to do or make? You have anything that's like kind of like a big project that you're working on, or any passions that you're pursuing, anything like that? You're just trying to make it through the damn day, honestly. I don't blame you if you
I'm just vibing, to be honest. Like, I dance when I go to the gym, so it's like...
When you go to the gym?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Bro, I'll do my workout. I'll go. I'm still hyped. I'm hyped up on my pre-workout. I had a good workout. I don't like doing cardio. What's better cardio than dancing? I go upstairs. I find me a mirror and I put my headphones in and I go crazy. You remember?
Cool.
You ain't never seen the Drake commercial when he did that bench and then he stood up and that's how it be.
That's for real.
I be dancing in between sets. I be going crazy.
That's badass, man. Yeah, you stay active during the whole thing.
So it's like dancing ain't gonna never go nowhere unless like I break a hip or something. Then I can't really dance no more. But
and then you get a little.
I've seen dudes in wheelchairs go crazy on the streets. I ain't gonna lie.
For real, just gotta get a little buff. Did you ever think about doing like a class like that? Like people, like I'm sure they already like dancing, working out. So shoot.
Talking about like the Zumba classes?
Yeah, but you just take people, do some weightlifting, and then you're like, all right, y'all, we're gonna boogie down for like 10 minutes, and it's like a cool down, but also keeps them moving. And I don't know. I
would 100% do a Zumba class. The only thing is, if I see them old ladies going crazy, and I'm dead tired, and they still going, I'm gonna feel like a weenie. Yeah, I'm gonna feel like a weenie. Ain't no way you should have this type of stamina, and I'm over here dying. Like. You having a good time, smiles on your face, sweat getting in my eyes and shit. I can't do that.
Motivation right there.
Oh my goodness.
Wait. Yeah, okay.
Plus, I don't ever get to the gym in time. By the time I get to the gym, they already 12 songs deep.
Yeah, for real. You're gonna be late every time. Okay, well, yeah, you don't want to do that though. Well, if y'all listening and you want a dance class and you might show up a little late and you're fine with it, hit up Darrick.
If anybody listening got a dance class, I'll come to it. Just please don't put me in the front. You don't want to embarrass your students like that. Because I'm telling you, I go crazy sometimes.
So did you say that you used to do boxing back in the day? Okay. Mm-hmm. How did that go? When did you start?
I started boxing when I turned 10.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't. But it was just like because like your parents put your parent it was basically that for a little bit, and then when I got into middle school, I actually started going to like a legit boxing gym. Like at first it was just like a rec center thing, and then I actually started going to a boxing gym. And I had a little knowledge because I was at the rec center. So I was doing my thing, and then next thing you know, one of the trainers, his name is Carlos, love him. He was just like, he saw me. He was just like, he went to my mom and was like, I think it might be something he can probably want to pursue if you just want to talk to him about it.
Oh, you don't got to interrupt. Yeah, just hit. Yeah, use that record again.
And we're back. But yeah, it was after a few ads. But yeah, it was cool. Like it was a good outlet because I think honestly when I was young the hurricane did kind of fuck me up because I did become like an angry kid for a little bit. Yeah. And then I was also the kid who liked to fight. Because all my friends were pacifists. So I was just like the one. Anytime somebody come up to my friend and be like, nah, bro, you did all that, and my friend's obviously like, nah, I'm not trying to fight you. I'd be like, I'll fight you. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's go. And that was always win, lose, or draw. I was like, I'll do it.
Looking back, do you feel like that was like a outlet for your anger that you like didn't have, or what do you think like made you an angry kid in that way?
Oh, my mom was like. After the hurricane, we got separated from my dad. I didn't see him for a while for like the first like 3 years when we first got to Texas. That all changed when we found each other, obviously. But that happened. So my mom it was just me and my mom for a while. I was an only child for a while before my little sister was born. So it was just like my mom was working, so I'm home alone from time to time. I was I was ready to punch on people for some reason. Any small inconvenience, it was fight. Yeah. And so boxing was cool. Got my ass beat so many times, and then once I finally was like, I'm sick of this, I started getting way better, and then I finally decided to try amateur. It was good, went 10 and like 4. Nice. So it wasn't bad, but like. Nowadays, it's just like getting punched in the face sucks. Yeah, like real. I don't want to do that no more. Like I'll still punch a punching bag from time to time. Make sure I still got it. I make sure I ain't weak in these streets. Now don't get it wrong. Like if you come up to me just because I'm rusty, don't mean you not.
I'm a dancer.
Yeah, don't let the dancing and the smile fool you. Like I will still catch you with the stiffest jab, and I'm talking directly to the camera. Is this what I'm looking? Yeah. Don't let the anime shirt fool you. I get busy sometimes, okay? Sometimes, but when I get winded, I'ma quit. I'ma let you know now. And you just gonna drink in the mic?
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Why you thirsty?
No, I'm good. Good.
Sure.
Yeah.
I might need some more later.
Oh yeah, it's empty. Ooh, that throat was deep. Goddamn.
Oh, no. All right, so let's get into some current events, man.
Okay, give me something. Give me something. Give me something. This is where I get canceled. I love it.
Oh no. I was watching this thing, this other podcast the other day. We were talking about the Amazon rainforest. How much do you know about like the Amazon and stuff?
I ain't gonna lie to you, not a lot, but
I don't know a lot.
Oh shit! Okay, I just know they got deadly animals, and then I just know every time I see a video about the Amazon, they say if you're here by yourself, you will die. So I'm like, well, that sounds like a place I don't need to be.
That seemed like what is it called? That seemed like it was a lot of what they were talking about on there was like the fact that it's so dense that you are, like you're in like a forest or even the savannah they were talking about, and it's like you can see everything, there's trees, there's this, there's that, you can see a snake over there, but like the jungle, you're just wall to wall. And this dude was talking about how he like woke up with a jaguar sniffing his neck at
No,
3 in the morning. And yeah, and he just like, he heard it and he just heard it growl as soon as he moved a tiny bit to like get a light or something. And he just waited, and then he waited for like 20 minutes and then moved, and he couldn't hear when she left. But.
Okay, weird segue, because we're talking about animals, because you mentioned jaguar. What's an animal
that I can take
that you believe that you could beat up in a fight?
All right, realistically, you know, the funniest thing is too, because our dog died in December. Me and Michael's childhood dog,
Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi. And so we buried him here in the backyard, and it was he's in a box and he's pretty decently down, like deep down. But Tinyo, we realized, can smell him still. And so Tinyo our cat, he already knew Yoshi, and he would see each other and stuff when they were still alive. But he realized obviously Yoshi wasn't there one day, and then I guess we would walk him in the backyard, right, like almost every day back in the day. But he would, anytime he would get close to where Yoshi was buried, he just went into fight or flight, like instantly. And I'm talking like, we have never seen this side of him before. And so I wasn't there the first 1 or 2 times that it happened, but I saw the video and it was crazy. It was really scary. I've never seen him like that. And I experienced it one time firsthand, and just a house cat, like it really made me like respect him a lot more. Just seeing the kind of energy that one little cat can have.
Oh, cats are
like, dude, it's insane. And it's like, you know, you think about something else, and like you just think about like a cat being like, a little thing, and if it goes crazy or whatever, you just kick it or something, and it's not a crazy life-threatening thing. But when they're really hyped up like that, like, it's scary. It's freaking scary. And so that made me rethink everything I ever, because I knew I was kind of naive about what kind of animals I could take, as we all are. But I think after that experience now, it like humbled me. I'm like, I don't even know what I could freaking take, like a cat, maybe a pretty decent sized dog, a raccoon.
Fuck all.
You'd pay for that one for sure.
Fuck all that. Listen to me. Put me in the ring 10 rounds with a kangaroo. No. I promise you, I'm dropping him. I'm dropping him. I promise you. I promise you. And you want to know why? I've done the research. And the research is one video. There was that video of that dude punching that kangaroo, and when I seen how sloppy that punch, because remember, I'm a boxer, so I look at technique on any type of thing that involves a punch getting thrown. I overanalyze it. It was the sloppiest right hook I've ever seen in my life, and the fucking kangaroo was rocked. The kangaroo got hit and literally said, "So now." Michael likes to say, yeah, the kangaroo was stunned because he wasn't expecting to get punched. Well, exactly.
Well, okay, here's the thing, though. If you're squaring up with a kangaroo, because that kangaroo, that was a 2-on-1. A lot of people forget that fight. That was a 2-on-1 because he already had the dog in a chokehold. So if you're square...
The dog had already lost.
The dog lost. but if you were square with a kangaroo, you square up to him, he's ready. Them claws, man, one good thing in them claws. And that kick...
I'm washing a kangaroo. I'm like, I don't care. He's going to sleep. He might not go to sleep. He might not go to sleep. But shit, it could be the circus.
In the ring?
When the circus used to have the boxing kangaroo, I would be the first one volunteering. And they're gonna be mad when I beat his ass. They're gonna be pissed. They're gonna kick me out because
you better get a clean hook on that kangaroo.
It's gonna be like Mike Tyson. I'm gonna just come at him and I'm gonna. He ain't gonna clinch me. I've done a little MMA training. I know how to judo flip. And then don't make me double leg him. He really gonna be in a whole different world.
Now what happens when you swing? You try to you think you got that swing.
And he weave it.
And he
and he weave it.
And he weave it.
Yeah.
What happens then?
I'm evasive, bro. I'm a sidestep.
Evasive?
I'm a sidestep the kick.
They drown people.
We ain't in water. Where did drowning come from? How he gonna drag me to the water? He really gonna have to kill me then.
Ew, man, I don't know. You see that video? That dude
Nigga said they drown people. Like, we not in water. Oh, I wouldn't fight any animal in water. I barely can swim.
Kangaroos got too much human combat experience for me. They deal with people in Australia on the daily. They break into swords. I don't know.
The only animal I wouldn't fight is an ape.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I used to think I could take on an ape.
Yeah, that's insane. And I'm very delusional, and I know that's insane. I would never fight an ape. Oh my God! Not even the little monkeys.
No,
not even.
I'll throttle a small one. I don't care.
That monkey gonna grab your hair and he gonna rip your scalp off.
He better do a lot more than what I'm gonna do. If I get anything, it's straight just on the walls. Like, I don't care. No. Yeah.
I might not fight a cat. I ain't gonna. I just don't like how. Cats.
You better not miss.
Yeah.
That's all it is. You got one shot.
Yeah, cause them scratches be deep.
Yeah, we just be playing.
Yeah, them scratches be deep. You be ready to beat the kid. You be like.
Have you ever heard about that thing where it's like cats? It's a parasite that they have that can get into people, and like, I actually watched a video about it, and what happens is it's in the parasite's in the cat's poop. The cat poops out the poop. The rats and mice in the cat's environment eat the poop or something near it because of rats. And then the parasite gets into the rat and the mouse's brain, and it changes the way that they see cats. And it makes them friendly to cats, and therefore makes them easier to get caught. And so apparently in other, I don't know how else, but people, cat owners can track those parasites, and it basically it's like a mind control kind of thing where it makes you love your cat more. Have you ever heard of that?
Nah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And I've had multiple cats, and I hate all of them.
Well, that's what I was thinking, because like they're saying I've only heard about it getting into your system through poop, but I'm like, who's getting
eating cat shit? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
Munching them.
You sitting there cleaning the litter box.
I would have believed it more if they would have been like, it's in like the cat piss, because like that's scent strong.
Sometimes I feel like he'll cut me, and then I just feel his venom coursing through my veins. I'm like, this is making me like him by the minute.
Oh no!
Cat venom.
You scratch me.
I look that up.
You scratch me. Look that up. The cats have venom.
Cats have venom. I look it up.
A cat scratch me, he getting tossed. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Across the room. Peyton Manning.
Oh, no.
Toss.
Well, so is there anything that you have that you want to like tell people, or with things that are, I know there's a lot going on these days. Is there anything that you want people to hear, or do you have anything that you're like trying to plug or bring attention to, or something that you think maybe? Because one thing that I want to try to do with this show is kind of giving people the platform of a celebrity, and that everybody's got something that they think that should people want to hear, and so I want to give people a platform to kind of do that. So what you think? You got anything like that?
Do I have anything for the people? Let's see. Do I have any wisdom? I don't blame Keke Palmer's husband.
Oh my God.
and it's not because she went to a Usher concert and she had the ass all out, and then Usher, how Usher be singing the bitches, he came up to her and was singing to her and all that, and she was all up in his face and all that, and it
was Keke's concert or Usher's concert?
It was Usher's concert, and Keke was attending. Okay. No, he walks through the stage, and then he goes up to women and he sings them and all that. Yeah, and he was singing "There Goes My Baby," and he walked up to Keke. Keke had the dress up.
Do they have a history?
I don't think so, but it's still Usher.
It's still pretty crazy.
And the husband, he got mad and was like, "But bro, you a mom."
Yeah.
And I thought it was funny because like I got where he was coming from, and I was like, bro, you could have handled that a little better.
Mm-hmm.
My problem
How did
is,
he handle it at the time? Like, was he like just tweeting angry or like?
yeah, he was like he came off very bitter, but like I didn't blame him because it's like it's Usher, like.
Had a whole Boondocks episode about that. Oh. Yeah, I think it's probably too low. All right. Well, anyway, I think they had a whole damn episode on Boondocks about that. Yeah,
but
I can't blame him at all.
And it's crazy because I was like, Kiki, you know Usher got herpes, right?
Oh.
Like he getting his face getting real close to yours. Like I don't know if herpes can like jump to the other person. Like if it can like. If like the disease, yeah, if like it's a proximity to the disease, but that's dangerous. I would be mad too. Like you better bring the herpes to me, and like, what if I kiss our baby? Now our baby got herpes, and now we all walking around.
Actually saying that?
No,
oh,
no. This would be my This is what I'd be tweeting about Usher if Kiki was my girl. I'd be like, that nigga got herpes.
Okay.
Like I would just talk about his head shape. His head shape weird. Chris Brown took over his career. I would say shit like that. Like that was his problem. He was coming off too bitter. He should have just made it funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he should have just made it funny. You watch wrestling?
Not so much anymore.
Oh my goodness. There's this woman named Rhea Ripley on wrestling. Dog.
What?
Dog. I've never wanted to be dominated by a woman as much as until I seen her, bro.
This is
It's crazy.
Your platform
It's crazy. Oh yes, Kiki Palmer and Rhea Ripley. That's all that's been on my mind lately. I wake up and I'm like, damn, he could have handled that better. And then,
that's the first thing.
Yeah, and then I look at Rhea Ripley and I'm like, whew. God bless America.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, like, but
that's a crazy daily roller coaster to go through, man.
I know, bro. It's like, damn, Kiki really did that. Now they broken up.
Dang.
That's crazy. Yeah, like I was like, that's fucked up. Like now that baby got to grow up without his father, cause like Kiki got all the money. So obviously she keeping the baby. So obviously honestly.
Oh my gosh. Well, all right. You got anything else in? Any other?
What else? Any ladies out there who needs their own personal munch? I'm available.
Break that down.
What a munch is?
I don't even actually know if I want to know anymore.
Do you know who Ice Spice is?
Yeah.
That nigga's a munch. He gonna eat it for lunch.
Oh my God.
He gonna eat it. That's me. She's that song. That was the first song that resonated with me when I listened to her catalog, and I was like, she made this for me.
Oh.
And I just want. You said I could advertise, so I'm just advertising, ladies.
Well, everyone, there you have it, Darrick Martin. Thanks so much again for listening in. And my brother actually did look that up. Cat venom is a real thing. You can look it up for the real medical term, but it is actually coursing through my veins every time that I get scratched. So just thought you want to know that too for all you other cat lovers out there. But once again, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next episode. Have a great day.